Let's add some loops to your project, but not Fruit Loops. Although I am hungry now. Alright, so let's go ahead and add some loops to our existing synth project that we have open here. And we all know how to access our loop library. And just in case you don't, it's this I button guy right here. Just give that a click and it opens. Alright, we're going to focus on these two buttons right here at the top. This musical icon one and the column icon one. Let's take a look at this music one first. And this kind of categorizes things and takes things away according to what you click on. So this first column we have is, it breaks things down genre-wise. So rock, blues, and urban, and world, and so on and so on. So let's say if I click on rock, it takes away everything else that we don't need and leaves everything that's related to rock and blues. So, and then the next column we have instruments. And that works the same way. So if we hit kits, for example, it takes out everything that's not a kit. I'm going to click that. And then these next two columns are just the type of sound that the instrument is. So if we just wanted to narrow down our search. Now I don't really like this particularly for my personal choice. I don't like to choose my loops selecting this style. I go by the columns. And I think this is just way cleaner, and for some reason I feel like the other ways it limits me. And I say that because if I were to hit instruments, it just gives me a list of all the instruments, and then if I were to hit, let's say, bass, it gives me a list of all the basses. And I don't think if you're creating, I don't think you should be limited to anything. But anyway, I was gonna add some, what was I adding? I was adding keyboard. There we go. Keyboard, and let's go down to intense. And I think the one that I looked up before, because I previewed it beforehand, was the 303 pattern. Let's take a listen to that. Okay, and as I said before you add them in, you want to preview them with the song, so you can make sure that it works. Let's go ahead and preview it. Just give it a click. It takes a second to load. And there you go. And it kicks in. And then I can stop and be like, okay. So all you have to do is click, drag, bring it all the way to the beginning of the timeline, and GarageBand does all the work for you. It automatically makes a new track. It gives you an icon. It names it. And automatically lines it up with the timeline. So you don't have to do really any work. It's super simple. All the work that I have to do is go to the top right here, the loop button. You all know how to do that from the previous videos. Click and drag so it reaches all the way to the end of my loop, and that's it. I'm good to go. Alright guys, thanks for watching.